I do have it. Greetings and salutation. I thought we'd begin a little bit more essence in the star tetrahedron. So, as it spins, the upper triangulation, uh, masculine, along with the lower triangulation, of the divine feminine, the upper triangulation is moving in a clockwise rotation, triangulation counterclockwise. We don't need to get too caught up in seeing that, feeling it over time. It will just begin to develop as we continue to reveal through our meditation. The clearing of the emotional body then allows that which is already existing, star tetrahedron, power and love to be illuminated. And so this is exactly what we're doing within our work. We're focusing the mind, light, and we are illuminating what already exists, the star tetrahedron. But because we're holding our imagination with a little bit precise clarity, it continues to give it energy so that it begins to more readily illuminate from within. And then as we love the self, which is clearing the emotional body, any lack of self-love is simply a fear. There's something wrong with us, something that is not good enough about us. And of course, that's the great lie that humanity has been told. There's nothing wrong with that. It's part of the development of consciousness. As we work through the difficulties, loneliness and fear and worry, anger and angst, it teaches us that that is what we don't want to emit or what we don't want to put out. Because over time, we begin to see that it simply creates a reflection of it coming back to us. And as we then feel that emotion, anger, frustration, fear, loneliness, and then go inside, not trying to change the outer mind, but literally bringing our attention back within and following the feeling tone of that emotion back within, we then find that sometime between 0 and 7, we were programmed by ignorant people, not bad people. There's nothing bad about any of the evolution of humanity or the earth. It's all part of the evolution of consciousness. Sometimes it can look quite difficult, as we know. But nevertheless, mother, father, culture, society, then literally programmed you because of their lack of love and to feel that, well, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe something's wrong with me, which then creates loneliness and fear and worry, which is lack of self-love. And then that creates a shroud, a veil of energy around us and doesn't allow the star tetrahedron in its innate illumination to exist or to be revealed, we might say, to be eminent. And so that's our work of clearing the emotional body and coming to a deeper place of self-love. As we come to that deeper place of self-love within, we automatically translate that into love of all that is. It becomes unconditional love. Doesn't matter what we see or observe on the outer world, unconditional love is able to weave through the veil. That's all they are, just veils of separation. And as we weave our way through it in love and non-resistance, find what exists within all creation, simply source, God, if you will. Because our vibration has acknowledged, which is love, you're acknowledging and loving the core of that which you are embracing begins to vibrate innately. It feels a resonance with the love that you are emitting. And then of its own free will, that resonance begins to call it back into life. And so we're not trying to change anything. Healing is not about making things different. It's about acknowledging the core that already exists within all creation, source God. And as we're vibrating with our love, our golden light love, it then simply awakens back into life. It's much like the sun, which is the preeminent, if you will, shining light, the Christ energy, so to speak, in our dimension. Clouds can come and clouds can go, and a fog can be on the field, but the brilliance of the sun just keeps shining. Pretty soon, clouds disappear, and the fog gives itself up, it becomes mist that gives life to the flowers. So, it's all part of the beauty of ongoing creation. No error, simply evolution. In the evolution of consciousness from the very beginning of creation, the void, which we know is simply emanating from out of it at what we call the Big Bang, the reflection of consciousness. What that was, it was a vibration, and that vibration we know is the Om. It's not OM. It is really Aum. So there is the A, which is a higher frequency note, and then the middle one, ooh, and then the deep resonant, mm, Om. So that was the vibration that then began to be created at the Big Bang and simply filled the universe with vibration. And because it was an AUM that happened to be the sound of this emanation of the Big Bang, it created different frequencies. The A, the U, the M, they're different frequencies. So here's a vibration, there's a hill, there's a valley, there's a hill. And when there is a hill here and then a valley here and a hill over here, it's a very long vibration. And so that would be radio waves that are very, very, very long in their vibration. We get down to infrarays, ultraviolet rays, they're very, very short, teeny vibrations. So the hills and the valleys are almost infinitesimal between each other. But it is those vibrations as they then began to move and flow in and through each other, it then created energy. And so these are, again, the three quadrants of the star tetrahedron. So the upper triangulation. So here is source, the void, emanating out is polar opposite, which is then the negative reflection, the mirror. But then as it began to vibrate, it then through vibration then began to create frequency. And that vibration then created energy. Okay. That energy vibrating throughout the universe then began to weave back and forth upon each other, all those vibrations, and then it created matter. So we had vibration, we have energy, and we have matter from out of the divine masculine. The reflection of vibration is then mirrored within the divine feminine as love. So here's vibration, the universe is simply vibrating. That reflection within form is simply love. It is the love of source simply vibrating. All vibrations come from source. It's simply a love emanation. And then over here, where there is energy, remember in the divine masculine vibration, and then energy, it creates then within the divine feminine wisdom. So we have wisdom then that we gather from observing and dancing with the different frequencies of energy. And then over here, it then creates that aspect of will, action, will, intention from the divine masculine is uh, matter, and matter within the divine feminine creates the reflection of the aspect of will. So these are then unified within the star tetrahedron. So we have vibration, energy, matter, and then we have love, wisdom, and will. And as they then rotate, here is the divine vibration of the divine masculine of energy, and here's the divine feminine of love. It then opens the vortex within the middle back into the void because it was originally from out of the void that it then created that polar opposite, the positive and the negative. And so all things within creation are simply this vibration. The vibration created the geometry, and so there was sound, and the sound was vibrating, it created energy, energy created matter, as you then from this point of vibration, energy to matter, it creates a triangulation of energy. And here is that which created that triangulation, and then down below the polar opposite, it then created the other triangulation of wisdom, love, and intention. And so all creation is simply existing as a star tetrahedron, occurring because of sound emanation in the very beginning of creation. But then as all of these vibrations came together, they created the geometry of the star tetrahedron. And so every particle, every atom, everything that exists within all creation, its form is a star tetrahedron. Around every human being, there's a star tetrahedron. It is just veiled and covered. As we then, through working with the divine masculine of vibration and energy, and then work with the aspect of matter, and then we bring 2 together with the love, the wisdom, and the will, and these become unified and awakened within us, it then once again reveals the doorway within back to the void. From out of the void, we then simply summon life into creation. We can be trusted with all the powers of creation because we, through power, wisdom, and love, we have then brought all of those polar opposites back into unity. So this is also then the energy of that which exists around us, the torus field. So out of the doorway within the heart, life springs forth. And as life springs forth, it creates in the vibration, which creates the energy, which creates the matter, which then creates the reflection of love, of wisdom, and will. And so all form has also then a torus field. The upper part of the torus is moving clockwise, the lower part is moving counterclockwise. And in the center here, it's not shown, but then there would be a star tetrahedron. And so it's the vibration of sound, the torus field, consciousness, that then creates the star tetrahedron. And then through consciousness, which was again the very first reflection from out of the void, which then sound emanated on top of it. We can then, through consciousness, we can then summon from out of the void creation. And so we look to become creator beings. So this is exactly where we are within the world today. We're moving out of the old Piscean age where energy and will were moved to manipulation and control. So it was in an imbalance. The imbalance was reflected then in people then with not really loving themselves, not really acknowledging each other, not acknowledging life around, manipulating the planet. Everything is coming to a crescendo now to invite humanity to look at what have their reflections been doing. No judgment, no criticism. It's simply observation. What are your choices now? And of course, we're quite fortunate because we know that our choice is to dance in love with divine wisdom and divine will through energy and through the manifestation of vibration to simply create from the open doorway golden liquid light that goes out and edifies all creation. But at the same time, as we're observing what we are then emanating from out of the open doorway, we have a choice because we are now creator beings. We can simply focus on the open doorway. And because it is that which I am that is now coming forth, when I say I am prosperity, I'm not looking for prosperity, then it becomes a searching, a wanting, a pushing away, a hiding. I'm not looking for prosperity. I am prosperity. And then in that revelation of I am, you're then literally emanating out from you prosperity as a feeling that then attracts it back to you. I am loving relationship. You're not looking for a relationship. You're not wanting a relationship because that's hide and seek once again. I am loving relationship. And as you then know and feel that within, loving relationship is automatically attracted to you. People who are out of balance, and that's their right to be out of balance, they're not attracted to you. You can maybe observe them that they're out of balance and even send them compassion and love, but it doesn't bother you. You simply keep dancing in life with unconditional love because you're not needing anything from life because you know that you create life. Creator beings, God I am the light. One of the highest and truest things we can say, I am the light. It is the light of source that simply from out of the open doorway within the void emanated vibration. Vibration then reflecting back on each other, it created energy. Energy is light. In the Bible, the beginning was the sound. The sound then created light. Light then created matter. Matter was then the human being that could then, through love, wisdom, and will, use those 3 aspects of the divine to bring them into unity within and truly become a creator being after they had evolved through life and learn about what which is that which is not love, which is fear and anger and loneliness and separation. Once again, nothing wrong with any of that. Simply learning, growing, gathering information to finally become a creator being at this most auspicious time on the planet, where we're moving out of the Piscean age into the Aquarian age, where love and peace and joy is before us. It looks chaotic right now. It simply as the light is shining stronger, reveals more of the unconscious, what we call the darkness. Nothing wrong with the darkness. If you dislike it and judge it and criticize it, we'll simply create a vibration that you're dancing with it. If you're able to observe it and simply send energy, love through it in non-resistance, love just slips right through. It finds what exists, source, ignites it back to life, and the darkness just melts away. It's transformed. So this is where we are, as you see, as we begin to close 2023, moving to 2024. 2024, there is a possibility that could be then finally the beginning of the real chaos on the planet. I don't know that for sure. I don't mind if that's happening because I know it's simply a cleansing, a purifying. I do know as I vibrate more to love, to peace, and prosperity, and I am the living light, that's what I'm going to be manifesting and creating in my reality. So I have no worries about what is coming. I have only excitement and joy and knowing that Source is always architecting more love, beauty, possibilities because all is already Source. The first vibration, love. It's all love. It's just the individuals who brought it into counterclockwise spirals that creates illusions of darkness. Don't get caught up in it. Come back to love within and be unconditional and be the living light. So, of course, one of the things that really assists us in our manifestation through the star tetrahedron is our breath work. The reason that is so is because as we're doing the breath work, we're literally summoning light from out of the open doorway.
For her or if other people are noticing that too.
Is anyone else having problems with the voice? And Lisa, Matt? Hmm. Well, let me know. Try to chat about it. Hmm. So back to the breath work, and Lisa, I would sounds good now. The sounds good. Uh-huh. We're good here, Matt. Hmm. I don't know, dear Jan. Hmm. Good here. All right. Well, I'll send you vibrations anyway, Jan. You'll pick them up. It's some vibrational universe. Here they come. So the breath work, the reason we're doing it is because literally we're summoning source from the open doorway within the heart. I am source. You have always been source. You always will be source. I am summoning source I am from the open doorway. And as I am summoning that which I am, I then realize that I am the light. And so it's the star tetrahedron that then creates that which is from the void and then moves it into light activation. So we're breathing in source, exhale, liquid, sparkling, effervescent light throughout the body and out into the world. So I'll take you through the beginning of the meditation, breath work, and then we'll do breath for about 5 minutes. So we can close the eyes and feel the body relaxing.
Jan says it's better now.
Good. We like to have the spine nice and straight. As I pointed out earlier, within the star tetrahedron, that there is the upper energy of the divine that created this polar opposite, which is in a tube of light. It is the spinal cord around which the star tetrahedron is turning. So we like to have the spine nice and straight. And with each deep in breath, we're really summoning from the open doorway within the heart source. God, I am. Source, I am out of the open doorway. And with gentle exhale, I am the light. When we name I am, it is a command. I am the light. And with deep belly breathing, wonderful deep breath is that quiet deep breath that we are summoning from the open doorway, the essence of spirit. Gentle exhale, I am the light. A truer word was never spoken. Gently holding attention at the open doorway, feeling the emergence of Source, and from all around and through every cell and tissue of the body, effervescent, sparkling, golden sunlight and peace. The physical sun is a magnificent star tetrahedron, vibration, energy, and matter emanating love, wisdom, action. And I breathe and I summon, and I am the physical sun, the living light. Such a joy to breathe and feel the open doorway. By my breath, I can summon source into any moment, any situation, just by being conscious. I breathe source from the open doorway. We are creating radiant sunlight. You see images of the Christed being Jesus, and the heart is nuclear radiance. He was the master of the star tetrahedron. I breathe and I summon spirit, becoming liquid golden light, sparkling and effervescent. I am manifesting stardust. If you've ever seen the movie Golden Compass, stardust is imminent everywhere. And another deep breath or two. And then slowly, in your timing, coming back into the now. Sometimes YouTube buffers energy as it comes to us, and sometimes we can just find the part on our browser where we can then change it from maybe 720 to 480, and then things run smoother on our home computer. Oh, I apologize for YouTube. So I'll take you through the formulation of the star tetrahedron, and it doesn't matter then if the quality on the video is poor because we will transcend with living light in one great circle of truth. So the star tetrahedron, upper triangulation, divine power, and the lower triangulation of divine feminine love. And I will take you through the steps for that formulation and then join with you as we ignite our planet into living sunlight and peace. So let's close the eyes and feel the body relaxing. We can be aware of the breath, and from the open doorway, it's already open. We bring our attention between the eyebrows and drawing a line straight back the area of the pineal gland. We ignite the light of the soul. Imagination. What I imagine becomes real. And holding attention here, light increasing with the mind. We gently bring the light down to the heart chakra at the sternum, and we illuminate what already exists, the star tetrahedron. There have simply been veils covering it. Love transforms all veils into harmony and peace. The upper triangulation of divine power, moving left to right clockwise, and the lower triangulation, divine feminine love, left counterclockwise. As the star tetrahedron turns, it opens the secret doorway within the heart, and golden sunlight and peace are rising forth. Touching the facets of the spinning star, emanating liquid golden light all around, within the body. I am the light. I will join with you, and we'll all be united in the living light. And welcome back from wherever you were, mostly in the light, I'm sure, which is marvelous. So a great end to 2023 and looking to a marvelous 424. As we go forth, simply remember that whatever you're vibrating, you draw to you, simply to give you information about who you are and how to move inside and transform through love and awaken the divine self, which then automatically then creates a new reality. So you create your reality, enjoy, and thank you very much. Amazing meditation right now, and great blessings, my friends. Namaste.